Look at the, look, wait 1 second there, please. You see, this is the circle, which we see. This is the house, and he drives here. And if you look at these trees here when he drives, look, they're all exactly the same shape. There used to be trees, branches, leaves, but we don't see any of it, any of these debris here. Even the fruits are, if there were any debris, if you look at the end of it, he shows you the fruits. They would have been hit, they would have been damaged, they're still there. The system is unpenetrable. You cannot do anything with it. Just show the video and you see how much trees have disappeared, the leaves gone, the whatever. But we don't find anything here. And if I tell you something, it was a promise. When the Messiah comes, he'll make the heaven that it protects everyone. You have it. Just watch this video. Now look at it as a real condition video. This is a disaster zone. It looks like normal to you and me. Just go a bit forward, please. Just go a bit fast forward. Just a bit more. Stop, please. Stop. A little bit forward. And look. Just look. These are the trees full of leaves and branches. They all become pencils. Where have they gone? Why in the other part? The understanding is stopping, understand the fields, not the matter state. Don't pick on one screw or a copper. The field is so strong that it goes through the copper. Understanding the condition of field flow. Just play this video, please, and then try to understand. Just let it go from here. You see, the ground is bare, everything is gone. And this side is green. Lush green. Look, the building is still intact, not the slate missing, nothing. This is what we tell to the governments. Now that more and more of you start developing the dynamic reactors, look, everything is as normal. You realize that, sorry to say, Accra, Washington, 10 minutes. Do we need to fight? Do we need, or do we need to understand the real field flow? Look at it. The other side are dead pencils. These are still got leaves on it. There's nothing happened. Have you ever been to Africa when a hurricane comes, the pines, they just disappear? If you look, when he shows you the fruits, untouched. Do you know what this means in a real sense? Food security. End of wars, we can guarantee, doesn't matter what happens. This is what we did in Fukushima. And you saw what happened. Hooligans from Belgium got hold of it, threatened people. Can you open the sound here, please? Just go back a couple of pictures and open the sound.
So I'm trying to give you an idea of where the edges are to what we might be looking at for some kind of a protective dome for that the plasma has given us. So what I'm doing here is I've started in front of the house and I'm walking down the track, and you can see there's the flowers. Everything's all right. A little bit tangly, but it's all right. Beautiful. Flowers, we got flowers, we got flowers. And there's the bottom of the track. And that's the kind of state of things. So you can see there is a difference. Is it the plasma? Sure, it's a different vibration. And I'll go and stand right in the center in front of the house. Say hi.
Hi.
And that's the way it looks.
But what is interesting here is that this is 3 weeks after the hurricane. But this started 2 years ago when Tom asked for help to help the island, and we responded. And this is a gift. When you do things right, it comes back to you. It shows the beauty of technology. This shows there's nothing wrong, but don't get stopped by matter state. If the winds and everything else could not penetrate the shield, I many times I must have watched this hundreds of times, and I said to myself once, I wish I was there and looking how the branches bounce off the shield on the top, because if they're not there on the floor, they must have bounced off. Can you imagine how many, in a way, if you look at it, you try to get on what you call a revolving carousel, it just throws you back out, doesn't it? Especially if it's a high speed. You try to jump in it, it's impossible. And then you become like a missile. How many missiles have bounced off this place? Because the houses outside the circle have gone. I think it would have been a fantastic thing to sit in a shed somewhere, secure, what we call shelter, and watch how these trees and branches have bounced off this field. This is what's going to happen to us. Meteorites cannot get in. They bounce off. If the branches and the trees at 200 kilometers or 200 miles an hour could not get through, what do you think could get in? This must have been a fantastic fun for the animals. How everything bounces up, can we go in? But the strange thing is animals can go in. I'm sure the birds still eat. As we saw with Alex a few months ago, he says there's so many birds coming here. We just invite birds, we invite life because it's part of their strength. The game changer is our own understanding and nothing else. Any other question?